There we go. Let me just reload my my Twitch page here. Alright, this is as soon as I get this up and going here on my Twitch page. Okay. I don't want to watch a Ghost Recon advertisement. Jared? Oh. Alright, Jared, this is sound check. Just want to make sure I hear you.
My audio, so it should be good.
Alright, so just say like hey for me.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Gotta hurry this up. I want to be out the door by 6. Alright, when we get done.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I heard you. Alright. Welcome back to the Metagaming channel. Thank you for joining me. We are a day early on our stream here, but it's just because of personal things. So I'm not expecting any stream viewers, but this will be on YouTube tomorrow for you all to watch. Right now, I will put something in the top left corner on the YouTube channel, top left corner, yeah, right there, that will send you to the Jargonian side of the storyline. So you can go check out those videos on YouTube. So yeah, I hope you enjoy Chapter 5, labeled Fields of Fire. Here we go. Man, a long day of watching on the stupid tower. Wall. I heard we got a mission back at home. I better go find Logan.
Could hardly sleep last night. Can't believe what we still did yesterday. Oh no. Talk to him about it when he gets here. Maybe we'll have another job to redeem ourselves from what we did. I don't know.
Oh, I just shot an arrow. Oops. Not up here. Not up here. Oh. Oh, there you are. Yeah. Logan.
Huh?
What are you doing out here?
Nothing, just enjoying the view.
Alright, well, we got a mission. Let's get back to the tower.
Another mission already?
I mean, it's been 2 days.
Still. What's it this time?
It looks like a recon mission.
Oh, boy.
It's a border
What are we
pass.
reconning?
Fields of Fire. There's another village south, yeah, it says south of the Anko village where it used to be. So they say it might be the source of the zombies. We're supposed to stake it out for 3 days. So no violence this time.
Another village for the south, Anko, zombies. Mythos, stake out the village for 3 days.
Let's go get our
We
stuff.
need to get blood on our hands.
I have some boats that we can use on the way. The good thing about the maps here is they're so any changes on the apply, or any changes to the area should apply to the map. So like village should be not but it's very interesting. Alright, let's head to the... They didn't say we had to use land or water transportation this time, so we should be able to use the land bridge or the land gate to get out.
Sounds good.
Let me grab some bread. You got your diamond sword?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we're headed the wrong way. My bad. I want to head into the capital, hopefully, and grab some enchantment for my sword. They're pretty pricey though. Enchantments are like 20, 30 gold nowadays. It's a nice day out. Good day.
Beautiful.
Good day to be traveling.
Too beautiful.
There's the land bridge right up ahead. So we just gotta go west to find the Anko village. And and then look around to try and find that other village. They weren't real specific on the details. They said south, but from the maps that I saw, I thought it was west. We'll have to look around.
Score one for military intelligence.
Right? I mean, I don't blame them. The Cardinals have so much on their plate. And the Blue Lions are all over the place with that recent invasion on the house that you were a part of.
Have they ever found anything yet?
Not that I know of. But then again, they might not tell me. Let me go open the gates.
Alright, I'll wait for you here.
You through? Alright.
Yes, sir.
I'll be right down. They should put some lights in that gate. It's kind of dark.
Kind of.
Let me just, now that we're out of the capital, or out of the co, let me put on that new iron armor we made.
Yeah, I have to put on that new chest plate.
You find the right map here. Let's use our boats here. Get off the land, especially while it's getting dark. Oh crap, I was looking at the map. Get out of my way. There we go.
Just waiting for you, sir.
These walls are huge. Couldn't imagine building them.
You gotta give it to the architects. They know how to build.
Yeah, the hosts of this world must have had a lot of time to build this.
Couldn't imagine.
Oh, we're running into some swamp waters.
Great. Whoa!
A little murky.
I crashed. I didn't know leaves could break my boat.
Yeah, lily pads can break boats sometimes.
That is horseshit.
You alright over there?
A fucking lily pad broke my boat. I feel kind of defeated.
Alright, so we're heading west to find Anko Village, and then we'll look around for another village. Oh, it looks like we're gonna run into some ice here. Oh no, there looks to be a way around it.
Sir, I reached a fork in the road. Which way did you go? Left or right?
Turn right. Kind of follow that canal. Then go left around that thing and you'll see the ice that I just went around.
I see it.
Alright, we're gonna have to travel by foot, it looks like. Yeah, let's cross this little peninsula. See me? Over here.
Oh, I see you.
I'm gonna cross this landmass here, and then...
Oh.
Yeah, right?
Got hit by a skeleton archer.
Yeah, he's behind you. Hold on. Alright. We might, if it's still dark by the time we get in the sector, we might stay at Fort Dexter, since it's on the way. You got another boat?
Yes, sir.
I'm running over lily pads. I don't know what your problem is.
Something broke my boat. I don't know what it was.
This is all open water. This is all the Western Sea, so we shouldn't have too much of an issue from here on out. Alright, so we're coming... We're gonna go down, actually. There's a Fort Dexter. Let me look at where the moon is at. Looks like we're about halfway through our night. It's up to you, soldier. You want to keep traveling?
We can keep traveling if you're up for it.
That's fine.
Faster we find this village, the better.
Well, the Anko village should be right over here. I believe. Let me look here. Yes, the Anko village should be this way. There's the mountain that we used for our rabbit hole, or our foxhole. Just be cautious of creatures out. It is still nighttime. There it is. It's crazy to think we were here just a few nights ago.
Hang on. Coming up, sir.
Now what father said was true. This should be...
Wait, who? Father?
No, I was just talking to myself. Do you have the mission details?
Yeah. The village further. We need more info. Stake out the village for 3 days.
It says south though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was in the MMC and I could have swore it was west, so I think we should head west. I think the mission details got mixed up.
You sure, sir? Intel is usually never this off.
I'm pretty sure. Let's head west. The sun's starting to come up.
At least we don't have to worry about any creatures coming out at us.
Let's just find this village. Watch out, there's some deep holes and caves over here. Staying up with me, soldier?
Yep.
Careful, there's a big
Trying
hole.
to make my way through the thick brush. Never seen land so
this way.
beautiful, though.
Yeah, we don't really have much landscape in those walls. Careful on this ice. There it is. I told you it was west. Someone must have had a
Why
mix up.
Intel?
We'll look around the town. Keep your wits about you, though. If there is a zombie hiding, we don't want to deal with it.
Hello, villagers. Good morning.
There's a nice blacksmith shop over here. Oh, with some gold, silver, fruit, and bread. Thank you, villagers.
What are you stealing from them for? That's their livestock. People live off of that.
It's their job. He's a blacksmith. Oh, there's a ladder up here. Let me climb up to the top here.
Hello, sir. Just inspecting. Have a good one.
Seems to be pretty safe, but we won't know till nighttime. Let's head a little further west and see if we can find a nice rabbit hole to dig out. Through this tree line would be good. I heard rumors of an old temple out here, to be honest. I've always wanted to see it, so I'm gonna go a little further west. If you don't want to follow, that's fine.
Oh, we all have to stick together now. Where did you hear about this temple?
In an old book in one of the libraries. Talked about. You've always heard about the Dragon King. Well, it says one of his
I've only heard
temples is out
rumors.
here, past the Western Sea. Let's see, we got time. We're just supposed to survey the town, so we might as well check it out. What the?
Yeah, might as well.
Come here,
Let me
Logan.
see. Ethan, what is it? Is that?
First of all, my name's Elliot, you fucker. Second of all, look at that.
Is that a? It's a castle.
I've heard of his temple, but I didn't think it would be that big.
Do I get moving a little closer?
I mean, it shouldn't be abandoned, right? I mean, Delhi killed the Dragon
Should be.
King for ages ago, before Deliora
What
was
does the
even
symbol?
built.
It should, but
This is a nice little hideaway. We should use this and just watch for a moment. We should try and
that's
find
no.
you don't think that's its
That's no
temple?
temple.
There's a beacon
It's
in
too
it,
big.
and the beacon looks bright red. I've never seen a red
Could it be
beacon
a-
before.
Could it be a whole nother empire, sir?
That's improbable. We would know if there was another empire. Let's try and
with-
circle it and see if there's more an entrance or something to it. But we'll stay at a
See.
huge distance.
Our objective.
For all we
need to
know-
figure out if that place.
For all we know, that could be part of the zombies that's popping up in the villages.
Very well
so we
could
need
be.
to be very cautious here. Do you have a boat
One more,
left?
we need to figure out if. Yes, we need to figure out if that place is occupied, sir.
Come on. Make way for that island with the trees on it. If you see any movement of any sort, immediately jump underwater and be careful. This is very... Oh, there looks to be a tower.
Tower? You want to go into the tower, sir? This is no ordinary temple, sir.
I mean, the Dragon King was a king, for all. We don't really know what we're looking at yet, and we need to be very careful. There looks to be a little cave in the water over here. Let's make way for that.
Great, more caves.
At least we see this one this time.
Very true.
Do you have torches, soldier?
Yes, sir.
Place them down here.
Okay.
And make sure you have your diamond sword out. If you brought it with you, because if we run into something other than a mob, you might want to make sure we have a diamond sword.
Did you hear that?
I'm taking out some iron blocks over here.
Nothing further down here. It's a dead end.
That's good. We just need a cave for now. There's some other cave systems across the water. Let's try and get over there. Make sure you're healed up and everything. That looks like a bridge. It might be the entryway to the castle.
Very well could be.
It looks like there's rough waters too right there. Here, I'll make a spot
Oh yes,
so
I see it.
you can see. Let's sit here for a moment, see if we see anything. Tell me if you see anything.
I'll tell you. Nothing, no movement on the outer wall here. I'm more curious about that beacon.
As am I. Alright, let's try and get a direct view on the entrance to the castle, temple, whatever it might be. The sun seems to be going down, so if we find this place safe, we might use it as a refuge for the night, and then head back for our original mission.
Should we let the commander know about this?
Definitely. We have no idea what we're dealing with here. Hop into this crevice. There's a crafting table here. There's definitely someone living here.
Shall we progress further in the cave? Seems like
Yes,
there's
but
torches. There's someone definitely in here.
from here on out, we stick right next to each other. And if you see anything, you prepare to engage on my command. We will try and communicate with these kids, whomever they may be.
Yes,
There's a huge tunnel system down here. Looks like a mine.
It's
A lot
very
more
elaborate.
Much more sophisticated than what we have at the Co. We just have, oh, it has a dead end. What is going on?
This could be a trap. Be careful.
If anything happens, you've been trained. You do what you have to get out and complete our original mission. But this is too big of a discovery to just let up. For all, if we go back and tell the Cardinals, for all we know, something drastic could happen.
Like what? Could this lead to war or anything?
We don't know anything yet. I see the entryway. Let's see if we can get. Let's see if we can get into this tower. It looks closed from what I can see. Seems to be no entrance to the tower.
Don't suppose you brought any TNT with you?
No, I'm not obligated to have that. Let's just. I'm gonna stay back and watch the door.
I'll watch the other side.
Just want to see if there's any movement.
Keep an eye for the outer wall. Could be movement.
Alright. Here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna stay here with your bow and arrow and cover me. I'm gonna go explore the front of the gate.
Get you covered, sir.
If anything goes wrong, you cover me as best as you can, and we retreat. We'll use the cave systems as our foxholes. There's a huge explosion over there in the water, it looks like. I have to keep an eye for traps.
Careful. You're very exposed out there.
I'm using these pillars as cover. It looks like there's an indent in the wall. Alright. Get over here. Make sure you crouch. Be as stealthy as possible over here.
What's the plan?
Alright, you stay behind this pillar right here.
What was that?
Draw your
Did
bow.
you do that?
I didn't do anything. Hold on. Don't. Just stay there, stay there.
Sir, I believe I see a creeper in there.
Be careful. Hold on 1 second. Who goes there? Is anyone in here?
Come out! Now!
Is anyone in here?
I got you covered.
There's a creeper. Let's take it out first. Was that your arrow?
That was not mine, sir.
We have diamond
Someone's here.
swords.
What are you doing here?
Come out.
Come out now!
Why are you in my territory?
We are from
Are
the
you
Ko
bandits?
Empire. We just want to talk. Come on out.
Never heard of ya.
Just come out so we can
Finally.
see you and we are not feeling threatened.
What do you want?
Let's all just drop our bows.
Well, we all just calm down and talk like gentlemen we are.
Pull out your sword. What is this place?
This is Castle Oberstan. Who are you?
We heard
What are you doing
rumors.
here?
We heard rumors of a dragon temple nearby. So we were coming over to explore and we saw this thinking it was the temple.
Well, I assure you, this is no temple. The only temple I've ever heard of is the one that I dreamed of.
Well, there's
What temple
no.
would that be?
It was a dream. It's not important. Ask the important questions. There's no record of you in the Ko Empire. What faction are you from? What is this place?
I already told you I don't know who or what the Ko Empire is.
The
I'm
Ko
from
Empire
Jargonia,
is one
the
of the
great
greatest
temple of
empires.
the West.
The Ko Empire is one of the greatest empires around here. There's no other civilization that we don't know of. So you being here is a problem.
I could say the same about you.
Our cities were built by the great god Delhi. We are directly from greatness. I
You
insist.
truly believe that your gods exist?
I insist that you come back with us and talk to our leaders. Is there anyone else
You
here?
insist? No, it is only me.
So one person in this giant castle. I find that hard to believe.
Kind of a big place. What's the resale
Yeah, but
value
you
on this
believe it
place?
if you know the backstory.
Well, that's exactly what we would like to know, but unfortunately, we're not at any of authority to be making decisions on this place. So I ask you peacefully to come back with us.
Much as I don't want to, I will.
We ask
Where are
you
we
to go.
going?
I ask you to go put your sword and bow and arrow away. Unfortunately, I can guarantee your safety and our safety. Are we?
I don't know.
Do I have permission to enter your castle?
You can stay right where you are.
I don't know. I don't know, Elliot. This guy seems to be coming with us along a little too easily, don't you think?
I mean, he was holding a bow and arrow and a diamond sword at us when we entered, so if he wanted to fight, he would have.
I don't know. Keep your guard up.
Definitely.
I don't know about this guy.
Are you ready?
Indeed.
What do they call you?
They call me Alexander.
All right.
Prince Alexander.
Well,
Prince Alexander.
I am one of the top cadets in the Co-Empire Army. My name is Elliot James.
A cadet.
And
You
that
don't
is
sound very important.
I'm not. We're one of the lowest forms of the military force. We were simply on a scouting mission when we came across this place. That's exactly why I say we don't have the authority to make any choices on this subject of this new discovery. Hence why I want to bring you back and have you talk to our officials.
Well, I'm sure that you'll be promoted after this.
Well, I hope so too. And behind you is... excuse me.
My name is Logan Reed.
Behind you is another cadet named Logan.
Hello.
Good to meet you.
Have you ever seen or encountered an NPC village nearby?
No.
There's an NPC village a little east of you. Well, farther east from you, there's another one that was infested with a zombie outbreak that we were ordered to take care of. When we were on a scouting mission to take out another, or to find out what's going on with one closer west, and that's when we saw your castle.
Sounds believable enough.
Unfortunately, the scouting of that village will have to wait due to the situation. Do you have a map of the area on you?
I do indeed.
May I see it?
Would you like to see it?
We're not familiar with this far out. Wow, your castle's huge.
Indeed.
Alright, so we just gotta make it to this island. You said you're from a empire called the Jargonians?
Indeed.
What exactly does this empire stand for?
Stands for?
Yes.
What do you mean by stands for?
What purpose does Jargonia fill in this world?
Purpose? We really don't have a purpose. We exist only to exist.
An empire that doesn't
philosophy
have
is
a
that?
purpose. For us, the
For me, I am here to expand the empire farther east.
Well, I would have poor news for you is that most of that land's controlled by the Co.
Well, this castle alone is pretty far beyond our current borders. So I can assure you that this castle will not be imposing very much on your land, seeing as I have not encountered anything that you own.
For the Co, we stand for the simple purpose of destroying any and all evil that exists in the world, as our god Delhi tried to do thousands of years ago.
Would you say that bit again?
I'm sorry?
I think you mentioned something about Delhi.
Yes, our god Delhi is the embodiment of light and goodness. 1,000 years or so ago, he tried destroying all evil that existed around here, in which he also built our capital city and most of the Co. Eventually, where am I going? Eventually, he met his adversary, and he after defeating his adversary, he solidified himself into his tomb.
What was his adversary's name?
I believe they didn't really have a name for him. He was just known as the Dragon King, and at least that's what's in our history books. And one of the Dragon King's temples is supposed to be out here in this no man's land, and that's why we looked over here in our just to explore. So you haven't
They
seen
said the only temple that I've ever heard of is one that I dreamt of. Though it was not a fun place, I will tell you that. There were these weird fish everywhere.
weird fish. What do you mean? Like squid?
No, they weren't squid. They were spiky and shot weird energy things at me.
That sounds of something of a myth. You can have your map back. We've left your sector. Thank you for letting me use it.
How far away is your empire?
About 2 sectors over. As agreed,
On foot to investigate this temple.
the village we wanted to investigate was in this sector. We were simply on a mission to make sure there was no zombie outbreak to it. The
I feel
temple
that the
was
zombie outbreak is a bit more important than me.
then someone of someone of an empire that we've never even heard of, that, or at least I haven't heard of, and isn't in any books that I know of. I think that's
That
a
has
little bit
no
more
hostile intentions towards you.
We don't know that.
Well, now you do.
Well, it's something our higher-ups can decide or not. I'm, again, under no military authority to make a decision about you.
All I've heard you talk about is military this, authority that.
We're a structured
Sound like you're a
government.
slave to your empire.
There's a huge difference between structure and slavery. We'll craft some boats and move from water from here. Do you not have structured military in your government?
Oh, we do. But as I said, this is simply an expansion. I was sent here alone.
I have 3 boats
Due
if
to
you guys. We should use
Past
them.
crimes.
Past crimes? What are you talking about, past crimes?
It's something I would not like to talk about.
I seem to be stuck. There we go.
Good job. Let's just put it in a way, I was not a very kind individual in my past.
Even more reason to bring you back and have you questioned.
I would not have been sent out here if I wasn't to be trusted.
We don't know. Like we said, you could have just probably broken off.
I find it quite convenient that
Built this massive castle all by myself.
I find it convenient that they are the only one in that castle. What happened to the others?
My father told them to leave.
Your father? Who's your father? The king? Oh yeah, you said you were a prince, didn't you?
Exactly.
You would think a prince wouldn't be on some mission far away from his original capital.
Exactly.
Well, it's not exactly the most public mission.
I would have thought expanding an empire would have been good news to the public.
Exactly.
Not everyone enjoys territorial expansion.
Especially not a empire right next to you.
Or a rebel faction hiding
I-
within your mists.
I assure you, I'm a much larger than some faction that you would consider a rebel. Your castle is puny in comparison to the Co-Empire's border. I mean that with the most respect that I can possibly give.
You could have worded it a bit differently, however. For example, you could switch out the word puny for small.
I think you'll come to agree with me when you see the walls around our city.
Oh look, I think I see it now. Oh wow, it is truly quite the sight.
That's not our castle.
That's a mountain.
Yeah, that's a mountain.
Then apparently it's not that magnificent. According to you.
Now you'll be able to see it.
Yes, the mountain. I see it very clearly.
Look behind you.
Yes, that is indeed a wall.
I hope you can swim pretty good.
As you can see, I do not have a bridge into my castle. I have to swim good.
You don't use boats?
Well, there's too little of a gap for a boat to really be efficient. I have a question to ask you.
I have an answer to give you.
How do you know? I haven't even asked you my question yet.
Does anyone have boats on them?
I have 2.
They're down 2. I should be able to make another one.
I have some extra wood.
Need a little more, yeah. There, 3 boats. What's your question?
Well, my dream in this temple, I came across a sword.
Yeah.
Sword of great power. It was called Exaltia, I believe.
Really?
Yes.
What does this sword do?
I don't quite remember, but I remember it had great power. It could strike down any foe.
There was never
Thought that this might be of use to you.
anything in the history
How is
books
this of use to
about.
us?
There's not anything in the history books
Well, I
about
don't know.
any
You
sword.
seem to be looking for a temple, and I thought that
The temple was
sword that I-
purely from curiosity. There's nothing of value to find in that temple. And the sword you speak of is not in any history book that I've ever known.
I was simply trying to be helpful. That is all.
Please
I'm
make your...
guessing that your great god Delhi must have had to fight quite the strong foe.
Keep him here. I'll be right back.
Do you really trust in this empire?
Trust in this empire? Trust is hard to come by
I feel like
around
you are
here.
merely a pawn in some king's master plan.
Why don't you tell me more about this sword, this fantasy of yours? Was the sword
Fantasy?
the only thing?
Well, in that temple there was only the sword.
Alright, I'm
But
back. Let's
there
go.
was something. There was something that spoke more.
Back up.
Seems that your walkway's a bit mossy.
What'd you say? The rain's making it a bit hard to hear.
Your pathway
Yeah, what
is a
about it?
bit mossy. You should probably clean that off. It's not very appealing to visitors.
Oh, the bridge.
Yes.
You can see we really don't get visitors. Anyone belonging to the Co really stays within these walls. We simply help NPC villages nearby until the zombie outbreak.
Doesn't sound like you're doing very much to help them. They're breaking out with zombies.
Hey, we're doing our best here.
We've recently
Doesn't sound like it.
completely extinguished a village that we believe had a zombie outbreak in it.
Believe.
Yes.
Did you at least investigate first before killing every villager that was inside?
We went at our our higher up military forces investigated and confirmed. That's enough for me.
Creeper to your right!
There he is. See him. Taken care of. Please follow
There's
us.
a massive hole in your ground.
Yeah, well, they'll repair it. Please follow us, Alexander. You've never had to deal with this kind of stuff, Logan, so I just want you to stay out here. And if anything goes wrong, you take care of our friend here. Alexander, please follow me inside. Alexander, this is a completely different type of situation that we are in. You are currently in our prison district. You are not, I repeat, you are not a prisoner. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna give this back
Careful,
to
it
you.
might be poisoned.
Yeah, you can have that back. You are not a prisoner. We are keeping you here strictly for safety reasons. In the morning, our
Sounds like I'm a prisoner.
I just said you're not a prisoner. We're keeping you for safety
I know,
reasons.
but people put criminals in prison to keep the public safe.
Yes,
So
well,
therefore,
we
I
don't
am a
know your intentions, and I'm under no circumstance allowed to make that call. In the morning, a higher up will come talk to you and start the interrogation to see if you are safe for the Empire. If you are indeed who you say you are and everything you've told us, you should have nothing to fear. I ask you to drop any and all equipment you have inside this chest.
And what happens if I don't?
Then you will be labeled as a threat and be dealt with accordingly. You still have armor on. I see the armor you have on. You do you have white hair?
Mm-mm.
Do you have white hair?
No, this is simply a hood. It's
Oh.
quite cold.
There's lava around us. We're
Well, I
literally.
haven't taken it off yet.
We're literally on a lake of lava. You should not be cold.
Well, it's cold in the castle.
All right.
I haven't
Anyways,
had a chance to take this off.
go ahead and leave.
Oh, am I leaving here?
Yes. Now I ask you to follow us.
I remember seeing a structure like this before.
Go ahead inside. Logan, lock the door behind us. Heal up so you don't die. Or go straight, thank you. Keep going, thank you. This is going to be your room for today, and then tomorrow a higher up will be here to see you. Do you understand?
Good.
You can let me out, Logan?
Right away. Well, that could have gone better.
All right. Thank you for watching our stream. I hope you enjoyed this one. This is probably my favorite thus far. And yeah, catch us back Friday to see what happens with our friend Alexander. This is Meta Gaming. And yeah. Be sure to subscribe and like. And I will have all that info on the screen currently. All right. Bye.